This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Kuroko. Hello everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork, life lessons, and sports movements of anime. In this video, I'll be reacting to Kuroko no Basket episode 18. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for weekly reaction videos, and sign up below for my Patreon for early access to all my anime reaction videos. Let's get this Kuroko party started. No! That's the title of the episode. I hope that doesn't mean that Saturn's gonna lose, because the no. That basketball is very large. Remember how I talked about if you're gonna be 6'6" or 6'7", your hand should be covering like almost 1/3 to 1/2 the basketball. And here it's only covering maybe 1/5 or 1/6 of it, so the perspective looks really weird. On top of that, if you're having an overhead view from the face of Aomine, you should only be able to see his nose. You shouldn't be able to see his eyes at all, because the eyebrows are jutting forward. And his head should be bigger, because that's closer to the camera view. Oh, he shook him with the crossover. That was a really funny running animation. So when you're running, especially if you're dribbling, your shoulder should be moving up and down, and the other one's going to be moving left and right, or some type of full body movement. But here their bodies are just like vibrating up and down. Oh, this is where he does that behind the backboard. Oh, actually, no, this is a different shot. That was interesting. Interesting throw. Kind of like a push shot. He has no glasses to fix. I like this commentary. I really enjoy when they have the audience commentary, giving some education. But he's already got the fundamentals down, so he has the room to freestyle a little bit more. But I'm curious what she's thinking. Flashback. Also, she's been friends with him since he was a little kid. I want to mention something about fundamental development for athletes. When younger kids who are learning the sport see players do more of a freestyle type of play, it looks really cool and it is effective at a certain level, even at the highest level. I mean, I think Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors is a prime example. But what people don't realize is that in order to achieve that point of the freestyle and creating your own techniques and improvisation, you actually have to have years and years and years and years of fundamental training. And you don't want to start off with that freestyle type of basketball, because you have to build a foundation of fundamental movement. And the reason why we call it fundamentals is because they're basic, simple, and highly effective moves that can be repeatable over and over again. When you're freestyling, they're not always moves that you can call on in the moment of pressure. We even see Aomine do mostly fundamental moves, and then he'll throw in some type of freestyle move after that. Secondly, playing against adults when you're a kid is very helpful, because you just get used to that speed and that physicality, and it's not a shock when you do get to that level. So I think this is a really, really interesting backstory for Aomine's development. Yeah, I'm curious how they're going to come up with a solution for Aomine's kind of street ball style. Ooh, he's considered the ace of the Generation Miracles. He has such a calm look in his eye. Oh. Is he playing with them? No, he's gonna swipe it. Yeah. Now he's just playing and having fun. Is he gonna go up and then do an underarm hook like Michael Jordan? Oh no, he's just gonna shoot right over him. Oh, that's a very deep fadeaway. And he's been using bank shots too off the backboard. And Steph Curry has scored like that close to the ground. Now, how's Aomine's defense? That's the real question. Is he taller than? Oh, okay, that's a fundamental basketball move, especially for shorter players, to strip it from the bottom. I like the slow motions and then into a quick movement animation style. Okay, that's a better jogging animation there. Full body movement instead of just bouncing up and down. Yeah. Did he hit him in the nuts? Or maybe he stopped for an overreaching foul. Oh, that was a pretty sick move. Yeah, Kagami has been able to adapt to every single generation of Miracle. Hey, man, and one with a foul. You know, that's a true statement there. The only person who could beat me is me. I'm the only one that can lose to myself if I don't try or if I don't score. Oh, that's right. This whole time I've been focusing on them. But Kuroko has not come out yet, so we'll see what he does. Yes. And plenty of time to think, too. Is that a smile from Kuroko? I wonder if that's intentional. When you want to illustrate a smile, you kind of curve up the side of the lip. Or maybe he has a game plan. And he looks more muscular in this episode. Now it's time for our lunchtime crunch time from our video sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. First, we'll try a more modern selection of Japanese snacks from Tokyo Treat. Been craving something salty, so this is peanuts, I believe. Is that upside down? No, that's right side up. Smells like peanuts. Let's see if they added any additional flavors to it. And it might be more than peanuts. Ooh. A little sweet and tangy. Wow, so you got your regular peanuts, and I don't know what this is, if this is another nut that they fry, but they put some really good seasoning on it. That's delicious, especially if you like crunchy stuff. This one looks like some kind of fries. Can't tell what it is based on the smell, but it is something lightly fried. Kind of like a seafood flavor similar to a shrimp chip. Like that little character on there. Now we'll taste some snacks from a more traditional selection from Sakurako. I just love the packaging for all these snacks, especially the Sakurako ones. They look so elegant. I don't even care what this tastes like. It's just beautiful to look at. Almost like these rice crackers. Kind of like the cherry blossom rice crackers. And now to finish on something sweet, looks like a strawberry sponge cake. Smells delicious here. Got like a light cream on the inside. Perfect for dipping in tea. Light strawberry flavor. If you want to try your own Sakurako and Tokyo Treat snacks, use my discount code linked below to get $5 off your first order and receive authentic Japanese snacks delivered straight to your door every month. It's also a great way to support the channel because I get a small commission on every order that you place, and it also makes a great gift for a friend or family member. I like this because Aomine actually has respect for Kuroko. Like, he's challenging him, like, come on out. I can't wait to see what you can do against me. Kuroko. And for Kagami to admit that is hard for him. True statement. So this is a hard lesson that Kagami has to learn by himself. But I think that's why Kuroko appreciates Kagami, because he acknowledges right away that you can't beat him by yourself. Ikuzo. Kurokochi. I like that Kisei still, or is it Kisei? The blonde guy. I just like how much he likes Kuroko. Ooh, fancy footwork, spin move. Double spin. Lightning pass. But is Aomine going to catch up and block the ball? Oh, he's going right after him. Oh, maybe Kagami's going to get a fake. Oh, pass to him. Aomine looks surprised. Please pick the shot. Ooh, okay, I just want to see something. For Kuroko to spin 3 times, that's a lot of wasted time. 1, 2. Unless they're like replaying that movement there. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Alright, they gave him some hope. Oh, I like that. Hey, don't be nervous. Have confidence in me. Clutch time. That's probably going to be a phrase that's going to be used a lot. So he just snuck in for the steal. And that's that first two-handed pass from Kuroko. That was different. A normal pass without a blue streak. Kuroko just makes the team run. Ooh, the blue flame. So Aomine is getting charged up because he finally gets a challenge that he has to work for. I wonder what he means by not at all, as in he's got the same moves, that he hasn't evolved, but Kuroko hasn't shown everything that he can do yet. He hasn't shown his, maybe he hasn't shown his fireball pass. This is my basketball. Ooh, look at that turn. Fireball punch. Oh, he stops the power. Okay. I don't know if you guys understand this this Dragon Ball Z reference. It's like when Goku or someone shoots their best fireball and they're gonna kill the villain, and the villain just absorbs it and stops it with one hand. That's like that classic moment. I'm gonna try that pass one day when I make my coach tries Kuroko basketball moves. That's true. Kuroko and Aomine have been playing together for so long. And he's used to catching Kuroko's passes. But maybe Kuroko's defense might be the difference maker here. He's just blowing past everybody. Ooh, but Kuroko and Kagami are not giving up. That was a good dribbling animation. Let's review that one. So you see how his shoulders are rolling and his hand is just doing this at the same time? Versus dribbling like that. Ooh, blocking from the top and the bottom. Can they get it? Oh, he just dunks on top of them. This guy is powerful. Just like another Dragon Ball Z episode, the villain beats everybody, but they're gonna muster the spirit to collectively try to beat him eventually. Who's Akashi? Ooh, that looks like a stung. That looks like a stung Kuroko. That's an even bigger difference here. Oh, he tries to do a fast pass again, but he catches it. Damn, standing hook shot. That is a real shot too, by the way. I've seen someone do that in the NBA. Uh-oh, did his legs give out already? Or maybe Kagami is conserving his energy. The stretch. The anime stretch. I like that firm tone from the coach. Just listen to me and trust me. Ah, compensating. So he's been favoring one side. That's a really good animation right there to illustrate that one person's favoring, but to still have a walking, like a broken walking rhythm. It's fast, it's slow to fast, slow to fast. Now the reason why if you roll an ankle or if you sprain a knee, the reason why you walk in that rhythm is the slow step is where you put all your weight on your good leg, and a quick step for the injured leg, so you don't put too much pressure. So it's slow on the strong, fast on the injured. So that's a really good job capturing the injured. And they even have his foot turned to the side. I thought a single elimination. If they lose this, they wouldn't have the opportunity to even play in the rest of the championship. She's secretly rooting for Kuroko. And that is what's special about Kagami. His will cannot be broken. And belief is the strongest tool anyone can have. And Aomine notices that. He feels his aura of rage, not discouragement. I noticed that Aomine hasn't been taken out at all. Yeah, they're just obliterating Seirin. And they're getting tired. Wow, 40-point game. But I like that Seirin is not giving up. I think it's interesting that Aomine is a darker skinned player. Maybe to emphasize like the light and dark. I think this is beyond the 24 shot clock limit if you're talking this long on the court. I like that. The possibility of victory is only 0% when all the players give up. I might have to post that. That's great. Yes. Even if you have a 1% chance of winning, any chance is a good chance. And that's probably the loudest that Kuroko has ever spoken, shocking everybody. Alright, on a side note, it's been beyond 24 seconds. The referee should have called, like, I don't know what the official call is, but beyond the shot clock. Yeah, this is more than the shot clock. Possessions should be to Seirin. But Kuroko just gave everyone some energy. That's right. If you're not on the court, you should be giving energy to the people on the court. Defense, defense. Is he gonna sneak a pass? Or he's probably just gonna grab it and zoom past him. But they are fighting. But losing. And that's okay. You need to fight your best all the way to the end. I wonder why they chose to make this last scene kind of just a series of plays. A series of intense basketball plays. Kind of feels like an outro. Or it might just, it looks like a series of oh, this might be the end of like the first season. Where it's just a series of highlights from this game against Aomine's team. That whoever animated that one where he's just dribbling did a very good job. Oh, so the scene is ending with Kuroko just reaching for the ball. So poetic. Yep. Ooh, dunking with his left hand too. That was an interesting dunk. He just kind of softly lays it in, which is really hard to do because when you're going at that speed, the reason why people jam it is part of the effect of like power, but you also have to throw it down fast, otherwise the ball's going to slip out. So for him to gently do that, it's not very realistic. And to kind of slip off, you guys see that? His hand kind of slithers off like a snake. But they got the basketball sounds correct, echoing in a large gym. 55 to 112. Holy smokes. And I like that the coach is narrating this emotional defeat. So my assumption is that this is the end of the first season because it was such a dramatic ending. And I felt like every game I was waiting for when Seirin was going to lose. And it kind of felt more and more unrealistic as they were beating teams. But this is a great climax as to they were winning, doing so well, and then they just got obliterated. And one thing that's great about this anime is it teaches kids how to process loss. And a lot of times as athletes and even parents, we want to position our kids or position ourselves to always get starting positions or always try to beat teams to feel good about ourselves. But are we positioning ourselves to lose? I know that sounds kind of funny. Are we putting ourselves in situations where we are challenged beyond our limit? Because that is where the true growth happens. And one thing that's great about this episode is the narration from the coach is that even though they got obliterated and they got beat and more points were being scored by the opponent, they never gave up and they fought to the end. And yes, they were discouraged, but they were not defeated inside because they kept fighting. And that is the true moral of the story from this episode. So this was a great episode for that reason.